Hi, welcome to Simple Scuba. This is a Scubapro MK25 G260 Regulator. It's a fully balanced system using a very high performance piston first stage combined with a fully balanced second stage. If I look at the first stage, MK25 is Scubapro's flagship first stage. Uses a piston design, so it's very high performing, very high flow rates and very consistent. It's cold water rated, so you're getting great performance at any cylinder pressure, any depth, but also pretty much any temperature as well. So great for cold water, also warm water as well. It's not environmentally sealed like a lot of cold water regulators. In fact, it just uses a number of thermal layers and protective layers on the main spring and piston inside, just to help prevent from cause any ice forming on these particular parts. It does have a number of features that help dissipate the cold as well. These fins, for instance, act as a heat sink. It basically dissipates that cold generated as the air decompresses and it sort of passes it into the ambient water around it. Loads of low pressure ports. You've actually got 5 on this particular regulator, 4 around this swivel turret, so it does move around, it gives you a great hose configuration. We also have a high performing direct flow port which comes out the top. So if you want maximum flow, you can put your primary regulator in there and you'll get the maximum performance possible. Got 2 high pressure ports, one either side of the body. So you've obviously got space for an analog gauge, but also a wireless transmitter if you've got a compatible dial computer. And on the bottom you've just got a little bump cap just to help protect that end of the regulator. Comes in the DIN 300 bar fitting that you can see here, obviously the threads on, but also is available in the 232 bar A-clamp version as well. 2 stages are joined by a standard rubber hose protectors either end just to give it extra protection in those high stress areas. And then the G260 second stage has a retro style look. It's taken from one of the older models, the G250, which has been around for a very long time and been refined over many versions. So it's taken the styling from that, giving a retro look. Still a very modern regulator though. It's got all the same manufacturing techniques, materials that modern regulators use. It's just given that look for styling really. So fully balanced second stage, so great performance. Loads of normal features. Got a Venturi control on the top, so you can control the way air flows inside the second stage to give safety by forcing air back towards the diaphragm, which can help prevent free flowing, or performance by forcing air directly to the mouthpiece, obviously direct to you. Also got inhalation control on the side, so you can wind it down to increase the resistance on the spring, which just makes it a little bit harder to open the valve. So if you do need that extra control, you have that ability, and then wound all the way out to give maximum performance. Large cover on the front, purge button in the middle, and then basically it's a nice large front because it has a larger diaphragm. And large diaphragms are very quick to respond. So as you're breathing, it's giving more surface area to act to that breathe in, and will draw down the valve, allowing air to come in much quicker. It's a great feature. Compact bubble deflector, so it's not going to stick out, it's not going to cause any excess weight to be put onto the jaw, so you get lower jaw fatigue. And Scubapro have improved the mouthpiece as well. You've got a much longer bite, so it fits further into the mouth, gives it a more comfortable feel. It's also been given a much more softer silicone. So bigger lugs, softer material, just adds up to a more comfortable fit. So very high performing regulator, a retro style look, obviously appeal to a good number of divers. So high performance, that's the Scubapro MK25 G260.